Welcome back. I'm Tia Turnbull, your champion of champions. This is Keep It 100, and today you're learning R.A.C.S, the 4 ways we lift people's energy during communication. This is the opposite of whipped. And what I didn't mention in the last video is WIPT, whipped. You feel drained of energy. You feel whipped when someone drains your energy. And that's how you can remember WIPT. I was working in a call center, and I was communicating with people who were basically drained before they got on the phone with me. So I learned a real quick method, or I taught myself a real quick method to lift their energy up to a point where they could talk about money, which is a kind of a hard thing to talk about, especially when you don't have it. And I originally got this idea of the 4 energy drainers from the control dramas in James Redfield's book, The Celestine Prophecy, which is a fictional story about a guy who travels down to Peru. But you'll see in chapter 4, I believe it is, of the control dramas, that it works in our life. And you can see it with people and how these energy draining and energy lifting behaviors work in relationships and communication. So he showed the draining, and I added the lifters to it. So R.A.C.S is just the opposite of WIPT. So the opposite of wrong is right. So when you want to lift someone's energy, you want to make them right. Now this is not so much about right, wrong. Oh, you're right, I'm wrong, you're right. It's not that. It's just you want to make something right about them. Like when you make someone wrong, you shouldn't have worn that, or you shouldn't have said that, or you shouldn't have thought that, or you shouldn't feel that, blah, 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 why do you this? You're picking apart and making someone wrong. When you make someone right, you notice what you like about them. I like what you're wearing. I like what you said. And, oh, I can understand how you could feel that way. So you want to just make someone right and make yourself right. These are things you do for yourself and things you do for others to lift their energy. The opposite of ignore is attention. So giving someone your attention is a huge gift. Just putting your eyes on them, listening to what they have to say is a huge gift. So if you're the one who's always doing the talking, it's not the gift. The gift is in the listening. It's getting over there and spending your mind, time, brain space over in someone else's life instead of having them always giving their attention to your life. So giving attention to someone is a really big uplifting thing to do. And when you give attention, you don't have to give a compliment. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to be witty. You don't have to be confident. Just give your attention, and that's enough. If you go into a big room and you feel real nervous because you don't know anybody, you haven't been there before, you haven't met anybody, if you just put your attention on people and they see that you're giving them your attention, that's enough. That's enough for you to do, to lift their energy and have them feel good with you. Well, as long as it's not WIPT attention, that it's R.A.C.S attention. When you're lifting them up, it's positive attention. Not you're not looking at them and picking apart everything they do with a negative, sneering look on your face. You have positive energy, you're focused on them, you're smiling, you're nodding your head, these things to let them know, I'm with you, I'm listening, you have my attention. Okay. The next is C is confident and capable. So to lift people's energy, and you can do this with anyone, is to treat them as if they are already confident and capable. So instead of telling them what you think and telling them what you think they should do and having all their answers for them, just assume inside your mind that they are already confident and capable, and they have their own answers inside them. And instead of giving them answers, instead of handing them their opinion, like what's for that movie G.I. Jane, if I want your opinion, I'll give it to you. So you don't want to do that. You want to ask them their opinion. Ask them questions. What do you think? What are your ideas? What do you want to do? What do you like? Ask questions and know that they are confident and capable people. And of course, treat yourself as if you are confident and capable. So I'm going to go into the self in a minute. Let me get through the how we treat others, okay? So confident and capable, and then safe and welcome. Okay, so with safe and welcome, if you invite somebody to your house, when they show up at the door, you say, hey, nice to see you, come on in. Or if you meet someone anywhere, you say, hey, it's nice to meet you, welcome. You treat them like they're safe and welcome. Now, what's really important about this safe and welcome is especially emotionally safe. You're not going to sarcastically poke jabs and make fun and do jokes and say, ho, 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 I'm just kidding. You want people to feel emotionally safe in your presence consistently. So it's not just here and there and you're nice to them for a week and then the next week you make fun of them or put them down or do something. No, you consistently have someone feel safe and welcome in your presence. Okay, so it's right, attention, confident and capable, and safe and welcome. If you practice these 4 things with other people, you're going to make some friends. People are going to feel safe with you and welcome emotionally in your presence. Okay, so that's right, attention, confident and capable, safe and welcome. That's R.A.C.S. Now, we treat other people that way, okay? Even if someone shows up treating you wrong, ignore, poor me, and threat, that's what they do. What you can do is actually choose to go right, attention, confident and capable, safe and welcome. What was it Michelle Obama said? When they go low, we go high, right? So you can still do this. Now, the really important thing is before you ever meet someone, you're going to do these things with yourself. You're going to treat yourself like you're right, like you're good. You're going to notice the good things about yourself. And you're going to be in that energy like you just said, I'm a good person. I like myself. Yeah, I like the shoes I'm wearing today. My hair turned out good today. You're going to give yourself those compliments. You're going to make yourself feel uplifted and good. And then you're going to give yourself attention. If your stomach doesn't feel so good or you're not feeling so good, you're going to give that attention. You're not going to push yourself and ignore what's going on for you. Or if somebody's treating you poorly, you're not going to ignore that. You're going to pay attention to it. And I don't mean that you're going to rant and rave and fight. You're just going to pay attention and say, look, I'm noticing this and I trust myself and I'm going to pay attention to myself. I'm going to give these thoughts that I have my attention. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to make up a bunch of stuff and then go all crazy about it and say, because I think it, it must be true. But you're going to pay attention to yourself. Give yourself attention. And then don't talk yourself out of your intuition. Don't talk yourself out of what you know to be true for yourself. Stand up for yourself, especially inside yourself. Be your best friend and partner inside yourself, with yourself. Listen to what you're thinking. Listen to what you have to say. Pay attention to it and make yourself right. All right, and then confident and capable. So you walk into that room with all those people that you don't know. But just remind yourself, I am a confident and capable person. So if something comes up, if there is a situation, you know that you have a resourceful mind and you can figure out how to handle it, how to solve it. I'm a confident and capable person. And wherever you go, you just tell yourself, I am a confident and capable person. And then safe and welcome. Same thing. You show up in that room where you don't know anybody and you be in the energy that I am safe and welcome here. And that makes other people feel safe and welcome with you. So you do these 4 things for yourself. I make myself right. I give myself attention. I listen to myself on the inside. I know that I'm confident and capable. I may have never done whatever I'm about to do. I might take a class or learn a lesson or do some sport or do something new that I've never done before. But I'm a confident and capable person. So I'm not going to tell myself, oh no, I'm probably going to mess up. And oh, I wish I wasn't so uncoordinated. No, I'm so dumb. And no, that's making yourself wrong. And that doesn't help anybody else. Don't ever think by putting yourself down, you're doing someone else a favor. You're not. You're not doing anybody any favors by being a poor me, making yourself wrong, putting yourself down. It just makes other people feel uncomfortable and they feel crappy around you. And then they feel the need to lift you up and take care of you. No, do that for yourself. Lift yourself up. Okay, now with safe and welcome, you want to feel safe and welcome in an environment where you know the people are sane people, maybe you're at a business dinner or something that people are not going to treat you poorly. You don't want to, go 3 o'clock in the morning down an alley where there's a lot of heroin addicts and people who rob and steal and walk down the middle of the alley saying, "I'm safe and welcome. I am safe and welcome." Now that's just a dumb thing to do. Pay attention to where you're telling yourself you're safe and welcome. But if you are in a place, like if you're nervous because you've never spoken in front of a group before, or you're about to give a presentation at work, this is an environment where you actually are safe. This is an environment where it's going to do your life good to move forward in this environment, to perform well in this environment. Then tell yourself you're safe and welcome. It's not an environment where you're going to be hurt and there's going to be people attacking you. But don't use this to bring yourself into some place where you're truly, truly not safe and maybe even not welcome. I mean, if it's a Ku Klux Klan meeting somewhere where, there's no police around, if you're the person that they really are against, you might not want to walk into the middle of that meeting telling yourself that you're safe and welcome. That's kind of an extreme example, but notice the environment. But don't walk into a neutral environment telling yourself that you're scared and you're threatened and poor me and something's going to go bad, something's going to go wrong, because then you're becoming half the equation to promote something going wrong. So do notice the environment, but the problem is a lot of times people will walk into an environment with their negative filters on and then project all their negativity out into the environment. And when the environment shows up negative, they say, "See, I told you it was negative," but they just prove themselves right in making someone else wrong. So you want to make yourself right, give yourself attention, make yourself feel confident and capable, make yourself feel safe and welcome. But you also want to do that for other people in the environment. So you kind of give yourself and them the benefit of the doubt. You can let little slip-ups go and not take them personally and continue to hold your head high and say, "I'm safe and welcome, confident and capable. I'm right and I'm good and I deserve to be here." And then you create the space for all these wonderful things to happen because you came and became half the equation for the outcome that you wanted. I'm going to walk through the screen in the 4 different energies, and you guess which energies that I'm in. You ready? Here we go. Well, hello there. It's nice to see you. Oh my goodness, it's nice to see you. I love what you're wearing. That's really nice. Wow, you look beautiful. Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Hi. Well, it's so nice to see you. Come in. Let me take your coat. Sure. Can I get you something? I'm so glad you're here. Okay, write your answers in the comments. Which one was which? Okay, so that is R.A.C.S. That is the 4 ways that we lift each other's energy in conversation. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Tia Turnbull, your champion of champions. This is Keep It 100. Remember to champion yourself. Champion yourself. You're confident, capable, safe, and welcome. Right? Give yourself attention. Champion yourself to be a champion. I'll see you next time. If you want to see more of these videos, like, subscribe, and tap the bell. Thank you for joining me.